Good evening, my fellow countrymen and women. It is with a profoundly heavy heart that I address you tonight. Yesterday, a tragic helicopter crash in Adanse Krofom claimed the lives of 8 cherished members of our Ghanaian family. The victims of this accident include 5 passengers and 3 dedicated members of the Ghana Armed Forces. Among them were Dr. Edward Kofi Omaniboama, Minister for Defense; Alhaji Dr. Murtala Muhammad, Member of Parliament for Tamale Central and Minister for Environment, Science and Technology; Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Limuna, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator; Samuel Sapo, Vice Chairman of the National Democratic Congress; Samuel Abuaje, Deputy Director General of NADMO; and Squadron Leader Peter Anala of the Ghana Air Force, Flying Officer Chum Ampedu of the Ghana Air Force, and Sergeant Ernest Ado, also of the Ghana Air Force. This tragedy represents a deep personal loss for me. I shared a close bond with many of those individuals who died. Our nation is grieving, and on behalf of the government and the people of Ghana, I extend my deepest condolences to their families, friends, and their loved ones. Know that our entire country mourns with you. We share your pain. Your loss is our loss, a loss of dedicated public servants, intellectuals, and individuals who tirelessly worked for a better Ghana. These 8 individuals dedicated their lives to Ghana's progress. That their final moments were spent in service is a testament to their unwavering commitment. We have lost some of our nation's brightest minds, and this is a moment of shared heartbreak, a time to reflect on the preciousness of life, the sacrifices of public service, and our gratitude for those who dedicate themselves to the well-being of our fellow citizens. Squadron Leader Anala, Flying Officer Ampedu, and Sergeant Ado were dedicated members of our Air Force, embodying the best of their profession. Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Limuna was a humble yet effective public servant. Samuel Sapon was a respected statesman, and Mr. Samuel Abuaje was a promising young leader. Dr. Omaniboama was a brilliant and dedicated leader, and Alhaji Dr. Murtala Muhammad was a passionate voice for his constituents and a champion for environmental stewardship. These gallant men each served Ghana with distinction. And as we mourn, questions about the cause of this tragedy are only natural and important. And I want to assure the families and the nation that the Ghana Armed Forces has initiated a full and transparent investigation into the circumstances of this crash. An investigative board of inquiry has been set up to investigate the cause of the crash. The flight data and cockpit voice recorders have both been retrieved. All 8 of the bodies of our departed comrades have been retrieved, and the government is in close touch with the bereaved families about identification of the bodies and final interment. In this moment of national grief, let us remember that we are above all Ghanaians, united not just by our nationality, but by our shared hope, our shared humanity, and now our shared sorrow. Let us set aside our differences and offer our collective compassion to the bereaved families. This is not a time for division, speculation, or political point scoring. It is a time for strength, for empathy, and for the enduring Ghanaian spirit that still stands tall when all else has failed. Let our words be of comfort, our actions be of kindness, and our unity be the tribute we offer to those whose lives have been lost. To the families, to the Ghana Armed Forces, to the ministries and departments that have lost dedicated staff, and to the National Democratic Congress, which mourns the passing of valued members, may you find strength in their memory and their legacy. May we all be comforted by the knowledge that though they are gone from our sight, they remain forever in the spirit of the nation they so faithfully served. On Saturday, 9th August at 5 p.m., the nation will gather at the forecourt of the State House for an evening of reflection and memorial in honor of our departed colleagues. Books of condolences will be opened simultaneously at the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ghana Armed Forces headquarters, and the National Democratic Congress headquarters, and also the head office of NADMO from Sunday 10th August to Thursday 14th August. On Friday 15th August, an interdenominational state funeral will be held for the 8 heroes at the Black Star Square. My brothers and sisters, my fellow countrymen and women, may God bless their souls, and may God bless our homeland Ghana.
John Dramani Mahama, the Vice President Jane Nana Opoku Mensah, the Chief of Staff Julius Debra, the National Democratic Congress Chairman Ase Dunketi, Wemu ne mpenifo 43 they said Attorney General Dominic Akrutinga Ayini, Apia Stadium, MPP, NDC executives nina. All the government appointees are so far more country nimu. Omina Asia awo presidency eho ebeye awufosom a omota ya friend say yemfa bibinya yawufo a omukọ na omukọ duru a na ze ebuso bi omonyi di Billian ma enya kwan e de atwam de akọ we a traditional practice ya practice service in there nanu ya Thomas there and any 13th anniversary we da ye be di beto say ye de be kai every year bia no ye be kai ni pa ba ko wotwe yeah in the line of duty omukonya helicopter crash amufrim John Dramani Mahama the first person now president in the red na salute no na papa na share na dark space which say aninya yeko kelesun kele ye no hwe enyi tina che o she dark se be ye hunani wo super na owie pepe ana the vice president Jenano Opoku eso e match here too the security personnel now salute no we no dan flower no the man kama also match here e de kodu de go to ho kama owe na chief of staff tize papa no tino na osu we na papa na ninso no a shend that space obi a she tuntum obi ani ayekoko obi esu seme ya de ya where de chief of staff so amache boko onso duru ya man salute ana onso agene flower akoda ne flower isu di akoto kama na wey ana we na yese ese ni amafodi nkomo je no mo kana Pia Stadium omo obi anya opportunity the flower akoto the Pia Stadium e de ne flower akoto no ana say emra na lemfodo wo AKCD epena kuno no it took the NDC National Vice Chairman Dr. Samuel Sapon ana oni MPP ni bi twitaje no kenya sanka na wewu kontiase to the flower man no oni nko nfa nanti ye no obekoso akai no de bia so tiasa sisi nko ade afi bia obekai no see the shame car see the I don't have your chimney go for me papa we any power you many one papa we friend Mr. Isi Boate my MPP ni one papa we me na kuma me Mr. Samuel Sapon we papa and na me go soon it's my bank na Pia Stadium me dey free papa
The be like cow. I mean, yes, sir. People be power party, more power. Who knows the woman? Papa, we are the enemy. Papa said, no, now the papa will be a cow with you.
Attorney General and the Minister of Justice Dominic Akrotinga yini so di ngomona papa ne se ma ka ne se wasua besin ne ontimi nya esum if say wan na mo ne din enya wan the National Vice Chairman Dr. Samuel Sapon na down for pa ninia muntala omun na yesimfo omvisrem na down for pa no Doctor Edwedomane Buama eso na down for pa eti onim asem no wan no nka papa mfa no ho wan na man nka sam fa no ho de o kan ina ne se ya hwere ade Dr. Fomiensa Dr. Ibrahim Muntala Mohammed Dr. Edwedomane Buama and Dr. Samuel Sapon Doctors Fomiensa and ya hwere.
And to be honest and straightforward, he was one of them. Not only was he God, this is really very difficult. You know, in our politics, integrity is a very rare commodity. Extremely well. But this young man had it all. He loved this country. He loved the NDC as a political tradition. He spoke true to power, and that is what we need. And Ghana has not only lost a rare commodity in our politics, in the person of the Honorable Mutala, but only someone who is also at the same time very patriotic. And for me, it was his commitment to do the right thing that stands out very clearly for me. Anytime he rose on his feet, he took on the system and made sure that he spoke his mind on every aspect. I remember distinctly at caucus meetings, he would storm out because he thought that we're on the wrong path. And many times, I agreed with him. Sometimes we'll go back and listen to what he said, and we realize that he was telling us the truth. So for me, it is extremely difficult to think of a situation where I will no longer hear his voice in Parliament. But I'm very sure that he has left, even in this short political career, the Honorable Mutala Mohammed has left an indelible mark. And I'm just hoping that as we go along, we will continue to bear in mind some of the things that he fought for and then continue from there. As I said, he was a rare person in our politics because of the fact that he exuded integrity and honesty in everything that he did. And I'm sure you in the media would bear witnesses to that, because he was always, on air, and I mean, definitely not, there were no holds barred in terms of what he had to say in terms of the expression of his opinion. So I'm sorry that I could not compose myself, but I hope you understand. I hope I mean, in my culture, a man is not supposed to.
Na ugo piemu ewo Pope John Senior High. Eho ana Dr. Edwedomani Buama. Oko school. Na omo say was it school dan hostels bi ne dormitories dey amomo. Project omo say we no school mo project ketwa. Na ofiri mu wie no. Na say ni school for omo hwe dodo na free Pope John na enyo mu ni na ana saba mu nchi ebeboa sere na oboa no omo ye afusum edema papa e friend Dr. Edward Omane Boama so nkola ni na plus sofo na nsema odi tudwa ene bini Mustafa Bandi Ablekuma not ntokwa ya accuse ni say no ya mastermind behind omobo wa wakum se ne Chris Lord ni kwe wakasa oso no de ojihunam asemdi ojisunsun asemdi we must conduct a spiritual and political examination of the circumstances surrounding this loss. Wase esi ya twebo ase hwe muhumu ana politics mu ebetima say he obi tan obi ana obi pese obi obeso yi obi fro ono nya position ebetima so aye say huhumu no obi atu aduro mo bi da asi enti yen hwe ni miri na no ye investigate on spiritual and political angle ai obi en nigide family wonwum bi of copy that the lumba ankwanoma na ne acapella name de pa ankwanume mi beye bi na mako mi beye bi na mimreso na mako oso obeye bi na nimreso a obekọ na adwuma o ye no no anim say ye wu adwuma so stu capella na ne ana nyon no makai ni pa mpenifo yi na beye bi but ampanampa wa meni na omaja ho eko enti afusumi de efri enne ekwa kwese da so tiasi de every year bia no yebe anomo because in line of duty anomo jaye okoe ya na yeni hwe ka che omo kra no yo ka che so omo nanti dem me fani dwe ni amane hunu yana yeji reincarnation di no enim se di wonwie na dwuma no obesanaba na de owie na dwuma wi anembre na aso a wokọ no obeto aso akọ krofufro so yana yeji heaven so di enim se de omo ye titri edin mienu e tabo pa Dr. Edward Omane Boama in fact Bosman ofisunyan o a philanthropist ono ni activism a we nyina ne se obeboa afofofo mu ni bi oni ne ho so ntia ya otaboa ebisa moa no firi afofofo so odi abemu abi kopie Dr. Edward Omane Boama anim ano yare papa no aboa ma ni sika odi maaye akwala nya yare sa nanka ne ene se omuhia ote asem na ye ne ya no sui pa ndi papa no ne te se nsem ye a odwo omo kasa fa Dr. Muntala Mahama now chese opu obi a na ne koreka ene de pa eyo no one ka se as a politician oda sori bia na de odwene ene se ewu ho into honama japade me pa ye de asem you can 2 days ago just 2 days and we free inti ensempa wo mo ho inti enu nti no ye na ye Christopher Bekasi ye nim se obekọ heaven inkremofo so beji adum se ye bo mu di mpaiche se enwuma na mo nye perfect but dodo no mo ye nche se na mo ye inti ometima akọ heaven ama na ye sampa no na yeso bebo leta omachi okoda ya abompa ye efama the 8 euros omoja ho eko asamado no for comment in the comment section na say ni say ye ya usu how na me kura mpo ne wumpo anya abusuafo hwede etie na hwe abusuafo rest in peace man what for rest in peace into comment section na say one can record rest in peace subscribe like it na share mo nua enya bihwe edi no Maxi Billian naked truth our Oldboga trends makra